Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte. Oh, geez. So, guys, I just wanted to update you real quick. It looks like, I know I've seen some people say we're using this as support, which makes no sense. But it looks like we're using this as a heavy resistance on this downtrending falling wedge. But there's still many opportunities to get outside of this. I've drawn it for you to the best of my abilities, which is the best in the business, so that you guys can see what's going on. Trying to make this as transparent as possible so that you guys can make the best educated and informed decision. Because what's going to happen is if this breaks up into here, this is going to end up being support resistance in this little trading box. And then once we get above it, we could get into an uptrending channel. But right now, we've come back down on the daily, as I've said. We got rejected by the falling wedge. It had many opportunities on, especially Saturday night, or Sunday night even, to get over. But Sunday night, before the futures, we were up to almost $1.10. And then right before the daily close ended, it pulled back under and gave us a little bit of breathing room. Not much. And then last night, we were over a little bit when I went to bed. And now it's pulled back under. So it is using this as resistance. And this very well could be a reversal happening right before our very eyes. I don't want to be bearish, but when it looks bearish, I'm going to be Mr. Bear. And if you guys don't like it, well, too damn bad and go buy What's a Bear. So, you know, if it's bullish, I'll tell you it's bullish. If I feel like it's bearish, it's bearish. If you feel like it's bullish and I feel like it's bearish, well, maybe you should go with your gut feeling then. Or possibly, if you know everything about the charts, why are you on YouTube? Better yet, my content's free. So, you know, you got to take it for what it's worth. I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? No motherfucking way you should. Because, in fact, at this very moment, I'm picking up my garbage because an animal tore through it. So should you take advice from a douchebag who didn't even put the top of his garbage on? Probably not. Because now he's sticking out here cleaning up all this fucking garbage he already threw away. But what you need to do is hit that like button, subscribe if you're new or returning, turn that bell notification to all, and check out my other content in the video link below. You can find my Twitter, my Swing Traders Anonymous, and my ISO headquarters, which are my other two YouTube channels, which I did phenomenal updates last night before I went to bed. Because I care. Yeah. So, that's XRP. You know, that's what we're looking for. We're looking to break that downtrending resistance line in the falling channel. We've had a few opportunities where we fake up, but then came back down. Those are some real pullbacks on the wick now. So I'm telling you, this could be the start of a reversal. Because the volume hasn't been there. And yes, low volume is good for small rises, but if you're trying to break through resistance levels, you have to bring in the volume. Otherwise, it's a resistance level. It's just going to come back down and try to find more support to get past old said resistance level. That's what it is. It's a fight back and forth from support to resistance. Do we have enough support this time to get through resistance? Do we have enough resistance to get down through support? But just keep it simple. Follow the channels. Make sure you know how to trade. And just understand simply what this area means and what this diagram means. That's it. If you understand that, you're one step ahead of the game. Truly, you're one step ahead of the game. And this channel, like I said, is horseshit. Because if it's going to be a channel, it's going to start right here. Or an uptrend, it's going to start right here and it's going to have to make a sudden correction. Which it is still in that area. It really is. It's still in that area where it can make a sudden burst. So bullish, bearish, it's irrelevant. You guys can call me the crypto bear, I don't care. But bullish or bearish, it means the same shit right now. Are we riding through this area, or are we going to get rejected by this downtrending resistance? Or in this up and sideways channel we've created with that upward support line, downtrending resistance, or uptrending resistance, that's going to eventually cross that uptrending support. And it all comes into an apex area. So now it's telling you your apex zone is right here. Expect something big to happen when it's trading. Well, we're already there. Expect it's in that range. because you can technically be rejected by the bottom part of that and never get into the next part. So, I mean, we're right where we have to be. And now it comes down to, last night it was at almost $1.10. Now it's at $1.25. Can it make a run back up and get that 7.5% and then continue on its merry way, or is it going to start following this downtrending resistance line? As if you look at it, it's absolutely doing, from all the way over here, then this one, and now if this third daily candle were to close like that. But that's why you can't make any decisions until you see a daily close. Like, as far as, oh, we're doing this or doing that, because the daily close says it all. Even if you go into the 1 hour trading, look how it traded between. And what did it create at the top? I mean, it's the same thing we were talking about. But now it came down into this path where it can technically bounce off of this. This is a, you know, if it stops here, this is a new support area that it's used. 1, 2, this would be the third time or fourth time now that it's used this uptrending support. And yes, it's in the short term, but this is what we would be creating. The only problem is like I said yesterday, you can, you know, be a trickster and you can say, oh, we're an uptrending support, or I mean an uptrending channel, even though we know the grand scheme right now we haven't broke out of the falling wedge. So that's inaccurate. We're not in an up channel. We're in a potential start of an up channel, but we have a lot of work to do still, ladies and gentlemen, to prove that this is, you know, without a doubt, that this is the channel we're in, because we could very easily say that that's our channel, and what happens? We fall right back through. But we don't have to fall through, guys, because we're not out of it yet. We haven't had a daily close over it. I was waiting for a daily close over it yesterday to see what we could do today because of how long it stayed over. Made that run to like $1.98. It's like, okay, we're closing over $1, you know, the $1.54 or whatever it was at the trend line yesterday. Today it's going to be lower. So yesterday the trend line, if we wanted to go over it, was about, oh, it was in the 106, almost 107, 106.6. Today, if we want to hit that trend line, it's only 105. Then tomorrow, if we want to hit that trend line, it's only 103.6. And that's how we start to progressively go down. But today we're still under it. So that's what we need to look for. The U.S. markets are waking up. You're either going to get a nice little push or you're going to dump. And that's not being bearish or bullish. That's just being brutally honest. Like I told you yesterday, watch out for the futures open because it looked like we're going to see some red initially, and we've seen nothing but red. Tether's up. We went over this yesterday on my ISO headquarters, or what did I cover this on? Swing Traders Anonymous. ISO headquarters last night, we did an update on Quant, and it was absolutely fucking phenomenal. Probably the best update I've ever done on Quant. And then we also discussed Tether, the total crypto market cap on my Swing Traders Anonymous, which I broke down the total crypto, or the total crypto market cap. And if you want to go check out what it came down to, this is all the shit we were talking about. And the total crypto market cap is the overall emotions of the stock or the crypto markets. So every trader, if you put them together, the total crypto market cap is showing you what their emotion looks like. And we've gotten rejected just like on Bitcoin. Bitcoin follows this, everything does for the most part. This is the landscape of crypto, and it's getting rejected by the downtrending resistance and the falling wedge. It's all we care about right now, nothing else. So, you know, in Bitcoin, we've seen the same thing. It's getting rejected right there. It was well over it, guys, and it came up to that next line that we had created, because that's the, holy shit, we might have something going together. You know, that's, we might have something going, box. That's literally, if we get into there, we might have something going. It's like, holy shit, we have a chance. It's just for whatever reason, every time we hit that uptrending resistance, we can't pass it. We just can't. And now it closed underneath the, you know, into the falling wedge. So I'm just being, this is just what I see. If you don't like it, too damn bad. Go watch something else. If you appreciate it, hit that like button. If you don't, hit the dislike button. It's very, very simple and easy to do. XLM did the same thing. It got rejected right before the close. And as I did with XRP, we've got that initial spot right there, which was the underneath cup and handle. And then if you want to make this more official, just come down here. Got a little bit of downtrending that we have to break. Even from this short time period, we have to break that downtrending. So that's your little trading box that we're going to get into, and then we're going to try to elevate ourselves up. But we've got much more work than that, ladies and gentlemen. It actually, there's a downtrending there. And then we're going to have to pass right here as well. That would be your overhead resistance. If you get into this downtrending type of trading style. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that has to happen for us to get out of this zone. It's not just, oh, it's going to be easy. We've got a lot of stuff going on right in this area that is heavy resistance. So that's what I'd be looking for with XLM. And DGB is the same thing. It's trying to get over this area. I don't know why that's slightly pulled up, which I don't like when it's inaccurate. I mean, it is a slightly uptrending like we've shown, but now for this very tight, and look, I can even make this look better for how the fall just happened. So anybody who wants it to uptrend can be like, hey, yeah, now it's looking better. So, I mean, that's basically up to the minute, up to the date for DGB. So that's what we're looking at. We're going to continue to fall through the falling wedge, or we're going to ride this uptrending channel that we're trying to create in the short term. Make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification to all, and check out all my other content, including my Twitter in the video description below.